Hello guys, welcome to a new video. Currently, Saurabh and I are in Berlin, Germany. We're going to be taking a 4.5-hour high-speed train journey from Berlin to Prague. We're going to be moving on to our second country of this trip, the Czech Republic. We've been in Germany for a few days now exploring, and it's our time to move on to our next country. Our train is going to be arriving soon, and we love train journeys. We hope you love them as much as we do, so we're super excited to finally head to another country.
Alright, so time is 7:30 a.m. Our train is already departed. We are sitting in unreserved seat, and it was nice for us to come in early on the station and get in this train quickly as possible. I booked our tickets through Rail Europe. I paid about 79 euros for both of our tickets, and if you are traveling in Europe, make sure to book your tickets well in advance because they do run out or get expensive. I've also used Omeo in the past to book our rail tickets in Europe. I'll drop our code down below for you to check out. But right now we're looking forward to our 4-hour journey to Prague. Just grabbed a coffee from Pret a Manger, a cappuccino for me and a mocha for Caitlin. They also have a food cart here in this train, so we might check that out in our 4-hour journey. But for now, we'll enjoy this train ride.
It is about 9 p.m. We are about 1 hour into our 4.5-hour train journey. I am getting up for a stretch. It is very bumpy, but it's super cold outside. It is very foggy. It is starting to get light out, so I'm hoping we see a lot of views on the way. But right now I'm looking for the restroom. The one thing that I like about trains is that you do not have to pay for the restroom. Usually when you're traveling around Europe, you do have to pay via tap or coins. Usually it's like 2 euros to go to the restroom, so they have free Wi-Fi, free bathrooms, so that is very nice. These screens right here show you where your station is, where you left, and where the ending station is. So Praha is Prague, that is where we're going. We're going to arrive around 11:25 a.m. and this is the next station. So we like keeping an eye on this, knowing where we are and how long of our journey we have left. They have these all around in each carriage, so this is very helpful. As you can see, we're in carriage 2 right now, seating in seats 11 through 117. We had unreserved seats, so all we had to do was walk in and find a seat that did not say reserved on top. So thankfully we got a nice seat for the desk station for us to work at. So that was perfect. Right, I'm gonna give you a tour of the bathroom on the train. It is super small. Right here you have your sink, you have your mirror. This is for air, that's for water. They have a speaker so you can hear the announcements. And here's your little toilet. Not very interesting, just a bathroom. In Europe, they're called WC, so if you're looking for a bathroom, that's the sign you look for, but free bathroom, hey, you can't complain. So it looks like there is one stop, so people are getting on. It looks like the seats are probably gonna get a lot more fuller, but I'm gonna head back to my seat so I don't get in anybody's way. It's about 9:30 a.m. and we just passed into the Czech Republic, so we're officially in our second country in this trip, and it's getting brighter outside. It is less foggy. The landscape is also changing. It is getting more mountainy, and I think we are passing through a little town, and the architecture here is super pretty. Let me show you. We are about an hour and 10 minutes from Prague. The route is getting really pretty. We're seeing more and more mountains and more of the town on the top of the mountains. We're enjoying the views. We've been snacking on snacks, finished our coffee, and just enjoying the view.
Alright guys, time's about 11:16 and we just arrived at the suburb station of Prague. This is where more local people get out. This is a little outskirt of the town, but the next station is ours. That is the main station of Prague by the city center, so that's where more tourists get out.
The scheduled arrival is at 11:25 a.m. 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 Scheduled arrival
So just made an announcement that we would be arriving a few minutes late, but the trains here do run on time and they don't really delay as much as, you know, anywhere else. 4 hours in this train run by really quick. I didn't really feel it. 4 hours, pretty smooth ride, and goes to about 100 miles an hour. That's pretty fast. I won't call it like high speed train, but still really fast and really smooth. Right, packing our stuff up. The city looks really good. There's a lot of Victorian old architecture, a lot of castle ruins, large buildings. So, looks like we're pretty close to the city.
Alright guys, we're just getting off the train officially in Prague. This station is very busy. Seems like everybody's getting off and everybody's trying to board a train here. Look at those steps. Gotta be careful. Whew. Alright, officially in Prague, officially in the Czech Republic, our second country. And it's better weather here than in Germany.
Yeah.
A lot more warmer. And this is a very walkable town, so hopefully it stays like this and we can walk more than we did in Germany. We have an 11-minute walk to our hotel, so we're gonna head there, check in, and go explore Prague.
This is what our train looks like from outside. This is a little older train as compared to the one that we took from Munich to Berlin. But this is inter-country train and that was intercity, so that's what the difference is. This is what the station looks like, pretty similar to all the other main stations in Europe. Let's get going. Before we head out, we will be taking one of these trains in 2 days from the same station. We are staying in Prague for 2 days, and after that we will be heading to a different country. So stay tuned for that. We will be back traveling in train again. But for today and tomorrow and the next day, we will be staying in Prague. Look at their station from inside. This is what their architecture looks like. It's giving us a sneak peek of what Prague is gonna be like outside. We're already taking pictures and bringing our phone out. Let's go head out of the station and let's see how far of a walk it is.
Alright guys, we just checked into our hotel. Our hotel is beautiful. It is super pretty. It is right in the city center, and we'll give you a full tour later. Right now we're super hungry. We didn't have lunch on the train, so we're gonna head there. And the weather here in Prague is beautiful. It's nothing like compared to Germany, what we experienced there in Berlin. They had a super severe ice storm, super severe weather. But here there's no snow at all. There's no ice on the roads. So I think we're really gonna enjoy our time here walking around, because in Berlin we didn't get to walk around much. It was super cold. Now we're headed to lunch and we'll take you along.
And the place we are going to, it's just about 5 minutes walking, and we are going to a doner place. The doner is something they like to eat a lot here, and we are giving it a try. So let's see what they have in there. Right here is our doner place. It's really popular. It's about 4,000 people have rated it, and this is what the outside looks like. The trams are running, the streets are nice and beautiful, and we are headed in to try some doner. Let's see. Old timey. Let's see what's up. Alright, so the restaurant is called Can Bay Doner. The menu is pretty standard. They got all of their options. We got sandwich and one maxi sandwich. It's a bigger sandwich. Alright, the food is here. The lighting is off here, so I don't know if you can see how big this thing is. Oh wow. Yeah, it's really big. I ordered an XL, Caitlin ordered a regular one. We got some fries. Let's devour this. We're getting super hungry. Alright, we are out now. It was a great meal. We really enjoyed it. We couldn't even finish our meal. It was really big. Now we're walking it off, going back towards our hotel. Our hotel room is really pretty. We'll show you that first. Look at these streets. They are running their old trams on the road, so that's really interesting. That's different from what we saw in Berlin. Their trams were modern and pretty different from this. Also, that donor place that we ate at just now has another location that is in Berlin. We wanted to try a donor in Berlin, but we didn't really get a chance. And also, the weather here is totally different from Berlin. We wanted to walk around and eat street food in Berlin, but we ended up eating more at home. But we got our chance here in Prague, so we tried it. I would rate it 8 out of 10. It's pretty filling, so it's like a meal that you would eat when you're hungry, and that's exactly what we did. What's up, Billu?
What are you doing?
Billu. Just came across a cat.
Aw, you're so
Prague
cute.
is known for having cats outside. Also, capybaras. So there are a bunch of capybaras that roam around the streets of Prague. Maybe we'll end up finding one of those, but right now we found a cat. Hey.
Aw.
What's up, Modu?
You can easily go in and say hi.
Alright, so here's our room. We are staying in room 207 on the second floor. Look at this. Ooh, we've got a nice king bed here, another sofa right here, but the main thing is the view. You get a nice view of the road. It's a nice size room. They also upgraded us, so I'll give you all the details about that. But this is a great room. We're staying here for 2 nights. Obviously a TV, some nice sweets for us with a nice welcome card welcoming Caitlin, nice lamps, closets right here. They also got a coffee station, free waters complimentary for us. They've got all the supplies that we need to make our coffee, but these are for purchase, so if you want to purchase it, we can. Nice size bathroom as well, nice stand-in rainfall shower, all the amenities you need. Overall a great hotel. I really like it. Caitlin booked it. People downstairs who were checking us in were great as well. The lady who checked us in was nice. She gave us all the info that we need. We also got $100 credit to spend here. We also got a wall socket for us, since the wall sockets are different when travelers come here. That's a nice touch that they have. They also gave us some dessert to enjoy on our welcome. We booked it through Amex portal, which gives us some benefits like early check-in and late checkout. Since we got a check-in at 12 p.m, we usually get a check-in at 4 p.m, and we also get a 6 p.m checkout. We have a 4 p.m train from here, so that will make us feel like we are staying in Prague for 3 whole days. The hotel also has complimentary breakfast at 7 a.m, so we might try that, show you a glimpse of that as well. Also, the location for this hotel is great. It's located right in the heart of city center. Since we are only staying here for 3 days, it's gonna save us so much time.
Alright guys, that was a great hotel tour. We are super excited to stay in Prague for the next 3 days. We just came from Berlin, Germany, and we're already awestruck by the architecture and everything in Prague.
It was a great train journey that we took today from Berlin to Prague. This is just the start of our Central Europe series, so stay tuned. We'll be visiting more countries after this one. So much different than Berlin. We'll have a great time here and we'll bring you along. This is just the start of 2026. There is a lot more coming this year, so stay tuned, give us a follow, and we'll see you in the next one.